Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Web of Nations Introduction Tournament. It's the opening game of this competition, and it features Brazil and the United States. It's Group A, the Americas group. And here come the teams now. It's a packed house here in Brazil. Massive crowd. Huge Brazilian support in the stadium. And lots of Americans here too. Let's look at the Brazilian lineup. We got Carvalho and Santos up front with Plato in behind those two. Montes, the holding midfielder. We've got centre backs of Correa and Barbosa. And here is the US lineup. We got Miller and Smith up front with Mitchell in behind those two. We've got Black and White in the centre of defence and Williams in goals. It's a sunny day here in Brazil as we await kickoff, and here we go. And Brazil get us underway in the Web of Nations Introduction Tournament. It's the first ever competition featuring the 20 nations of the Web of Nations. We've seen all 20 teams compete in a series of friendly games. But now we have a proper tournament. And as the early shot comes in, Santos. Spectacular effort, goes well over the bar. This group contains Brazil, the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Argentina. Coming up later today, we're going to have Canada against Mexico. Here's Bailey. He's in the cross. Miller! Oh, it's off the crossbar! And here come the US again. It's Gray into Jackson. Miller shoots again, but it's blocked down. Gray finds Bailey. Here's Miller. Mitchell. Well, it opened up for him for a second, but here's a shot and it's wide. It was Smith with the shot. Smith won it back from Plato. Two captains from each side. Well, it's a lively start, but it's still 0-0. Santos, Carvalho, and that's a free out. Santos was offside. Williams. And both these sides have the opportunity to become the first ever team to win a competitive game in the Web of Nations. Mitchell with the free kick here. Santos finds Lima. And Lima get to this, he does. He shrugs off Green. Gets his cross in, Carvalho! It's Brazil 1, the United States 0. And Carvalho makes history here. The first player to score a goal in a competitive match in the Web of Nations. Lima shrugged off Green. He turned, saw Carvalho inside the 6-yard box, and Carvalho hammered it home. And it's the rock star Carvalho who celebrates. History belongs to him. And the United States, well, they created a couple of good chances. Couldn't convert. And they find themselves 1-0 down. Cardozo. Ribeiro to Carvalho. Cross comes in. The header, and it's in again! It's Santos with the goal, and it's 2-0. Let's look at this one again. It was Ribeiro out in the right wing. Beautiful cross in. And Santos, the header, the ball hit the underside of the crossbar. And it went past the goal line. Got there ahead of Williams. And it's 2-0 to Brazil. "22 minutes gone. And the United States, well, they made a lively start, but they're 2-0 down now. Brazil ruthless in front of goals. Here's Gray. Nice ball into Miller. Oh, Mitchell with the back heel blocked. Oh, here's Smith. Smith shoots. Saved. Oh, it was Mitchell with the shot. That was a good chance for America again. Well, America are certainly creating chances, but Brazil maintaining their clean sheet for now. It'll be Bailey to whip this one in. And Brazil get it out of the danger zone. But it's Bailey who knocks it back in, headed out again. Brown. And Brazil clear it once more. And that's a throw in for the United States. Bailey. Well, it's been a pretty even game in terms of possession and chances, but Brazil in front of goal. That's where they've made a difference. Oh, crunching tackle from Jackson. The referee runs over and gives him the yellow card. And it's Jackson, the first ever player to get a booking in a competition in the Web of Nations. All sorts of history will be made today, good and bad. Santos will take this free kick. And the wall did its job there. And that'll be a corner kick for Brazil. It'll be Lima to take this one. Headed up by Bailey. Cardozo. And Plato! And the captain gets on the score sheet. It's 3-0 to Brazil. What a first half this is turning out to be for Brazil. And it's a nightmare for the United States. It was Carvalho with a lovely little back heel. Great awareness from him. Knew his captain was behind him. And Plato, well, it was a simple enough finish in the end. Completely unmarked. And it's Brazil 3, the United States 0. A real mountain to climb for the US now. Jackson. Back to Gray. Brazil clear it out again. Green. Carvalho out to Ribeiro. Here they come again. Carvalho. Ribeiro. And it breaks down. It's almost halftime. Can the US create something here right at the end of the first half? Well, here's Smith. Out to Miller. And the cross. The header! And it's saved. Another chance goes begging for the United States. Miller with the cross. Bailey with the header. And it's a corner kick. Jackson with this one. And Brazil should clear it here. Well, they played their way out. And there is the halftime whistle. It's Brazil 3, the United States 0. Goals from Carvalho, Santos and Plato. Clinical finishing from Brazil. And look at that, possession. The United States have had more possession and they had more shots. But it's 3-0 to Brazil. Stay tuned because the second half is coming right up. And away we go for the second half. The scoreline really doesn't reflect the first half. The US had many chances. They've had good possession. Brazil likewise, but Brazil, their finishing has been devastating. And they lead this game 3-0. Cardozo. Carvalho. And here's Plato. Deflected and it's a corner kick. Remember, all 20 teams in the Web of Nations have equal skills and abilities. So these teams are very evenly matched. The scoreline right now may not suggest that, but we shall see as we continue this tournament and on into further competitions in the future. And the header goes wide. Santos with this header. Don't forget, in September we're going to have the Web of Nations Premier League, the big competition, the main event of the Web of Nations, a full league campaign running for 9 months. But for now, it's the introduction tournament. It's the opening game here. It's Brazil and the United States, Group A, which is effectively the Americas group. Coming up later, we'll have Canada and Mexico. Argentina sitting out the first round of games. We have 5 teams in each group. Here is Jackson. And the cross comes in. Lots of Brazilian heads getting on the ball back there, but the United States, they'll come forward again. Gray out to Jackson. Smith with the header! And yet another US chance. And the same result as all the other ones. And the United States still cannot get on the score sheet today. Here's Santos. Black clears it out. Green to Bailey. Out to Brown. Black. Smith. And Black hoofs it up. Tried to find Smith, but Brazil come away with it. Carvalho. Well, Green slid in. Gray to Green. Smith. And Carvalho. Will he get to this? He does. Gets his cross in. Brown cleared it. Then Bailey. We've got just under 20 minutes left. Barring a miracle, then this game should be Brazil's. They've got a 3-goal advantage. They haven't added to their lead in the second half, but it's looking comfortable for them. Green knocks it forward. Bailey will get to this. Gets his cross in. Smith with that. Well, the United States still trying. And who knows, at the end of this group stage, goal difference could be the difference between progressing and getting knocked out of this tournament. So right now, 3-0 for Brazil. That could make a huge difference at the end of the Group A. Oh, played out. Almost kicked the American in the head there. Complete accident, of course. Jackson. Gray. Carvalho. Here's Santos. He shoots and he scores! Santos with his second goal of this game. And it's the 4th goal for Brazil. And Brazil are going to be the first team to win a competitive match in the Web of Nations. Well, he was clean through, but the Black was trying to get on his heels. But Santos, he looked up and he took the shot and he buried it. Managed to hold off Black, picked his spot, and made no mistake. Brazil 4, the United States 0. About 6 minutes to go. Jackson. Well, that was a poor ball up towards Smith. Oh, Green with the sliding tackle. He won the ball. Smith. And White clears it. Here come Brazil again. Oh, and here's Santos. Oliveira once more. Looks up, gets his cross in. Header! Oh, it's 5-0! It's Carvalho! Oh, this is unbelievable. It's an absolute drubbing for the United States. Well, we've had 5 goals in this opening game. All 5 falling for the home side. Well, it's been a highly entertaining first ever game in the Web of Nations Introduction Tournament. Doesn't make for happy reading for the US, and there is the final whistle. Brazil 5, the United States 0. Brazil strikers getting 2 goals each. And Plato, the team captain, getting on the score sheet as well. And look at that, America actually had more shots on goal. Well, actually Brazil had 1 shot more, but the United States, 8 shots, 52% possession. And look at that, they're on the wrong side of a 5-0 scoreline. Coming up, we have Canada and Mexico, which would complete round 1 of the Group A fixtures. And then tomorrow we'll begin Group B, the Western Europe group. So stay tuned. We've got so much to look forward to. Until next time, it's bye for now.